It sounds simple, right? Just monitor and know the amount of money that you have in your bank, and your account will never get overdrawn. It's not necessarily that simple. Brandon Sasson here from Bank of Hawaii to tell us a little bit more. In this day and age, it is a lot more difficult than it used to be, though, right?
You know, it is. There's just a lot more ways for people to access their funds. They can use their debit and credit cards, do online bill payments, and use the ATM here. Makes it a lot more difficult to balance your checkbook than people would normally think. Can be made a lot more difficult, too, if you have a joint account like a married couple would.
Okay, so what can I do?
Easiest answer, keep accurate and timely records of your transactions as well as your debit card transactions. You also need to know what your balance is and make sure that you have funds available for any online purchases going out of the account.
It used to be that people would sit there and just absolutely monitor and jot down everything in their checkbooks. That doesn't happen so much anymore. What else can we do?
A couple easy things is sign up for direct deposit. It'll save you time, get you access to your funds earlier than you normally would. You also need to make sure that you have excess funds available for any emergency expenditures that might come out of the account. Lastly, you can also set up alerts on your account. A lot of online banking systems today let you set up alerts that will give you a preemptive notice when you reach or are below a certain balance.
Okay, what are some of the things that certain banks are doing to make sure that your account doesn't get overdrawn?
Well, most banks offer overdraft protection services. For example, one is using the funds from another account to fund an account that you're making purchases on. You can also get a pre-approved line of credit at a lot of banks that will cover transactions. A lot of these have fees, so you want to check with your bank first just to make sure that you know what you're getting into. Right. Also, if customers want, they can opt out of overdrawing on one-time debit card or ATM withdrawals. Basically what this does is when you do a debit card purchase and there's not enough funds in the account, the card will actually decline and you won't get a fee.
Lots to think about right here to make sure that you don't get overdrawn. This interview, by the way, is going to be posted online at hawaiinewsnow.com. For Brandon Sasson, I'm Steve Uihara.